Hey guys, I'm Alex Gum. Welcome to another Pokemon Go video. We are going to rank every Pokemon Go event throughout the month of June of 2026 from worst to best. Now, I want to make some clarities. I am ruling out a couple of things. Number one, the choose your path time research do not count for this video because it's more of a filler for a non-event week. And then obviously Chicago Go Fest and Copenhagen Go Fest are not going to be on this list because those are more in-person events and not everybody around the world can enjoy that festivity. And this is kind of like more of in general in-game events. So before we find out which ones were the worst or the best in my opinion, make sure you guys subscribe because we're so close to 3,000 subscribers. Hit the notification bell because we have some awesome videos coming up you do not want to miss. And let us know in the comments below which was your favorite or least favorite event in Pokemon Go in June. And now we'll go ahead and talk about number 6, which is the worst. And in my opinion, it's Candela's Quest for Victory. I know some of you guys are probably surprised this is super low on this list. I just participated the least. I think this is my concept. I'm trying to save raid passes because as we're doing raids, I'm hearing about the raid bosses for Global Go Fest and raid bosses for Road of Legends, and that requires a lot of raid passes, possibly remotes, and possibly Pokecoins on top of that. So do you think I'm gonna be raiding a lot for those events or for this event? Because the Valor event that we're talking about primarily focuses on raids. And I don't know about you, but I prefer going after Mega Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y over a bag cargo in a 3-star raid. Just say. Coming at number 5 is the Flying Taxi event. I will say that it was actually not as bad as I thought. I just feel like we could have had a little more. Now, we did get 3 out of 4 different color squawkability. I'm not calling it plumage. Can we just say like blue feathered or green feathered? Like, can we actually be human beings and just be like simple? Well, then again, we're all complaining about like Arceus not showing up, so I guess I take that back. Now, aside from hunting a new Pokemon with different forms, I do have a couple of complaints. I felt like we could have had more bonuses because one of the bonuses for the Go Pass was more beneficial for a different event. And I felt like the 2x Catch Candy wasn't enough. Like, I felt like we need a little bit more. And also, this is just me being very, very greedy, and I know you guys can just roll your eyes, but I felt like with how rare Wattrel is, we could have just had a shiny debut during this event alongside with Squawkabilly. And that would be a good reason to hunt for shiny Wattrel. But since the shiny's not released, Wattrel is just dead weight, which is ironic because it's a bird and they're super light. Okay, moving on to number 4. Which number 4, by the way, is Spark's Caretaking Quest. I kid you not, I had to reshoot this video a few times because originally I had it rank at number 2 and then number 5 and then number 3 twice for some reason. And then after playing the Mega Raid Day and the Taking Over event, I dropped it to number 4. I would say the reason why I decided to drop, regardless being really good and having some interesting raid bosses like Jolteon and Alolan Raichu, which were incredible, I would say that half of the trainers were playing this event and half of them weren't because most of them were going to Chicago, which is a very hot spot for Go Fest, which I understand this is like a tie-in event for those who cannot participate in an in-person event. But like at the same time, you were better off shiny hunting for Faroom in the wild in Chicago than a 7-kilometer egg in wherever you're at. Coming at number 3 is the Flying Taxi Taking Over event. This event could have been the number 1 event of the month if they got rid of the change with Giovanni not being in balloons anymore. Okay, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, normally during a Taking Over event, there are 2 ways you can find Giovanni during a Taking Over event. If you have the Super Rocket Radar, you can find Giovanni from a Pokestop or from a Team Go Rocket balloon. Normally, it's guaranteed to be found in balloon because in Pokestops, you either find Giovanni or a decoy grunt, which is really hard. And it's already hard enough that it's not as easy to find than a leader in a Pokestop, or yeah, Pokestop, I was right. But they got rid of that. So like you have to go through Pokestops instead of tapping balloons because you're just gonna get a grunt. So that's just kind of disappointing and very inconvenient, because with Shadow Reshiram in Giovanni's possession, like, it would have been very nice to just have a balloon fly over your apartment and just battle it and hope it's shiny. And that is unfortunately not the case. But the reason why it could have been the #1 event is because of the Shadow Pokemon from the leader lineup. Like, the Gen 6 fossils and Axew, are you kidding me? The fact that they're 1 in 64 odds of shiny Shadow potential? Like, oh my God. This could have been the #1 event. Like, y'all just fumbled with the whole Giovanni nonsense. Come on, man. Coming at #2 is Skarmory Super Mega Raid Day. Now, I have tried so hard not to be biased because Skarmory and I just don't get along. I don't like this Pokemon. Skarmory and I had beef back in the day. If you don't know, watch yesterday's video and I have explained why, because I don't want to repeat myself. But I will say that this was a great turnout for a Super Mega Raid. Because 1, we went from having 8 Mega Shields for Mega Failings down to 7, which is super convenient. #2, base level 1, Mega level 1, and then, like, you know, this is like a good Pokemon for Mega level 4 since it's a Steel type. There's gonna be better ones with a Flying type like Staraptor, but like, I'll give them that. And also, like, if you had a decent amount of trainers, if you get rid of those Mega Shields, it's one of the easiest Pokemon to take down, unless it has Sky Attack, and then it just KOs everything. Like, it almost KO'd my Mega Charizard Y, and it's a Mega level 3 and fully maxed out, and it's a 98% IV. And again, it's a Flying type of all types. Mega Charizard Y, like, what? Anyway, I feel like I'm seeing more positivity and participation for Super Mega Raids, so it seems like this is a good one. It kind of gives me some hope that the other Mega Raids are gonna be more super than Skarmory. And ladies and gentlemen, I thought Tink and Tink had the best calm day of the year, but it got easily dethroned by the #1 event, and that is Frigibax Community Day. Yes, I did not make a full vlog, and yes, I did not share a short yet. I'm working on that right now, and if you see it posted, then yeah, we got it posted. But I did play a little bit of Frigibax Calm Day because of the 3x Catch Stardust. It's a rare shiny. It's a good Pokemon in general because, like, it's going to be a good Dragon type attacker when Mega Baxcalibur comes around, and it's going to be a good Ice type attacker too. So, like, Mega Baxcalibur is something to look forward to. Oh, okay. So ranking 6 events for the month of June was very hard. And now we're about to hit 10th anniversary territory. And then on top of Global Go Fest, a starter with a calm day, and then like another Mega Raid Day, like, we have more events and they all look really good. And I'm just like, great, how the heck am I gonna rank July? Like, that's gonna be crazy. Well, make sure you stay tuned for next month because, man, there's a lot happening in the month of July. Like, it's going to be better than this month. I'm going to tell you right now. And once again, make sure you guys subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoy this video. And once again, share your thoughts in the comments below. Which event was your favorite or least favorite in the month of June? We'll see you guys next month for some epic Pokemon Go content. Peace out.